In ancient Egypt, the Brotherhood of the Snake had been in power for a long time, when arguments originating from the old conflict between the two brotherhoods of Shambhala and Agartha from Atlantis arose and flared up time and time again. This came to a climax in an argument between the Babylonian and Hebrew castes, in which both argued that they were the god race of the extraterrestrials. Thousands of years went by in which the same game of power and polarity opposites took place. Finally, the Hebrew Brotherhood on Shambhala's side won against an Aramaic branch of Agartha, with the help of Atlantean high technology, such as the Ark of the Covenant. During the entire time frame of the Old Testament, from the flood to Abraham and Moses, who received new guidance from God guardians, there was a brother war between the scattered Aryan castes of Atlantis with their ever lower descending consciousness. Thousands of years went by, and the Hebrew caste system with its tradition of lodges blossomed and freed itself from the high priest Egyptian power. Through thousands of years, the brotherhoods worked undercover in all cultures. Thus we can trace their path from Atlantis to Egypt, to the Holy Land, through Greece to Rome, and in all European royal courts. In recent times, they sent their leaders to new countries, such as America and Australia. Today, there are very few countries which have not been led from the outside by the old world order of the brotherhoods.
Robert Bigelow, founder of the military contractor Bigelow Aerospace. The Las Vegas tycoon spoke with 60 Minutes in May.
Do you imagine that in our space travels we will encounter other forms of intelligent life?
You don't have to go anywhere.
You can find it here.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
It's just like right under people's noses. Oh my gosh. Wow.
You know, different PEMDARs have come forward and said, you know, we have this ability, why not incorporate it?
Is that your hierarchy?
Actually, it's similar to a president.
Do you have, like, obviously, is it set up the way we have? Do you have presidents and kings, or?
No, we just have one person we answer to. It's the PEMDAR.
PIMDOG, right.
And he is, or she is, burdened with the responsibility of law for infrastructure, movement, and they're just randomly selected from the population.
Right, right. And obviously they're on Earth, are they? Or is there do you know anything about the inner Earth or anything like that? Is that actual true?
The Earth is not completely hollow.
Yeah.
You know, we mirror the cities just like you do on the surface.
Right.
You know, where cenotes or sinkholes have, you know, appeared in different parts of the world, you know, those tunnels have long since been abandoned, so there's no need of worry there.
Right, right. And are we in danger, or are we all coexisting? Is it?
We've been coexisting since before your species actually came down from the trees.
Well, like you say, if you can give us a bit of a history lesson of...
So, what would you like to know? Origins?
Yeah, obviously, do you descend from dinosaurs? Is that true?
Yes.
Yes, yes. And can we ask, did you go in the Earth when there was a cataclysm? Or in a cavern, did you escape the cataclysm?
The cataclysm, that's a whole different subject.
Right.
It's not what you think it is.
Right.
There was no meteor.
Mm-hmm.
There was no, I mean, yes, meteors do hit the Earth. I mean, look at Tunguska. It's no different.
Yeah.
However, it's not possible for it to wipe out an entire, planet of life.
Yeah, yeah.
If that were the case, none of us would be here.
Right. Right. So it just, like you say, you did you mix with Earthlings or humans? And what do you call yourself? It's Sumerians, isn't it? Or
Saurians.
Saurians. Sorry, that was it. Saurians. To clear a few things up, do you actually feed off humans? Is that true?
No.
No, that's just a myth.
Yeah. We eat meat and vegetables just like you. Well, like I said, there's been a few Saurian interviews,
yeah.
But, not a lot of us, just because of all the skepticism and the fear. We base our interviews on, who's ready to hear and who's ready to accept, that the hominid or the human is not the pinnacle of existence.
Yeah. Also, can you shapeshift? Is that a myth, or is that possible?
Full Saurians can,
Oh, sorry.
and it's through mimicry.
Right. And how does that work, if you don't mind?
Chromatophores.
Right. And who were they? Sorry.
So chromatophores, they're in your skin too.
Right. Right. Okay. I didn't know.
When you go out in the sun, you get tan, correct?
Yes.
That's your melanin,
Yeah.
and those cells expand and create color.
So
It's no different from us.
Right. Right. So you can do it like a chameleon effect and activate that whenever you'd like.
Yes,
Right. Oh, right. That's like an octopus sort of thing.
kind of.
Yeah. Do you control the leaders in the countries?
Absolutely not.
No.
No, we don't. We do have influence, though.
Yeah. So
Yep, just like you can go to, your politicians or your senators and say, hey, I feel like there should be, better streets or better water. We can do the same.
And can you tell us anyone who is a reptilian? Is there anyone in power? Is Trump a Saurian, or?
No, he's not.
No. But is Hillary?
No. However, people close to them are.
Right. So they're just the face of it and people behind them. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Did you like wipe yourself from history? Did you destroy all the statues and art that was
No, everything's been moved underground to our cities.
just to hide it from the humans?
Yes, because, look what's happening in Egypt.
Yeah.
ISIS is destroying historical statues that, resemble not only us, but, other beings as well.
Lost tribes of
13
Israel?
the Lost Tribes of Israel, 13 tribes of Israel, they're actually, long-standing and long aware of our presence. However, they are one to themselves.
Right. So do they live in the hollow earth? Or
No.
in caverns? No, they're still on Earth.
They're still on Earth.
Right.
I would suggest you look up in the mountainous areas. Well, it's not so much as hiding as a meeting place that's pretty much neutral ground.
Right.
In the uppermost chambers, you have places where we can go and meet with politicians, meet with presidents, and discuss, our concerns as well, because this is a place we do share.
Yeah. Do you get special treatment in civilization then, or are you treated as everyone else?
I'm a face value. I'm just a normal person
So
doing normal things.
You have to get a job and you're not given money or anything like that off them?
Nope.
No. How do you find a partner and all that? Do you have to find a reptilian, one of your own kind, or do you have to find a human, or can you mate with anyone?
As a hybrid, I can mate with anyone.
Right.
However, I chose, my mate 17, 18 years ago.
Right. So how come you don't look like the typical green, scaly skin and all that, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I do have the eyes.
Right.
However, I took more after my mother.
Right. So it's just, can you be born like half scaly and half not? And can you have
Yes.
deformities?
No, not really deformities, because you're integrating your genetic code with a broader spectrum of genomes.
Yeah.
So there's less chances for, misshapen limbs or whatnot.
Yeah, like you say.
But one thing that does carry through is the negative blood types.
Right.
And unfortunately, if I ever needed a kidney or a liver or whatnot, I would have to find another Saurian to get one from.
So is it true that you're all rhesus negative?
Yes.
Yes.
And anybody that does carry the negative blood type does carry a trace of reptilian DNA.
Right. Mind reading abilities.
Yeah,
Gleaning, sorry, that was it. Can you tell us about that, please?
Basically, the eyes are the windows of the soul. I'm not trying to sound derogatory, so please don't take it this way.
It's okay.
But you, for example, you were designed to be an open book.
Mm-hmm.
You are a genetically engineered species. This is our planet of origin.
Right.
We do have other colonies.
Yeah.
However, when the Elohim came, and sped up your evolution.
Who's that? Sorry, just stop there. Who was that?
The Elohim. You refer to them as the Nephilim?
Nephilim, yeah. So that's not you then? That's not you. I thought that was you.
No.
No, right. So who was that?
Well, the Nephilim.
Yeah.
They're actually another species. I'll get into that later.
Right, okay, yeah.
But, you were designed with specific flaws, basically so you could be easily controlled. And that was not our design. That was them. In that, I don't even know how to try to explain it without being upset, but we walked amongst your oldest tribes, the Japanese, the Chinese, South America, Egypt, all of, you can look in there and see that we're incorporated into the temples, we're incorporated into the history, not only as gods, but also companions, friends. But it wasn't until, in England and in the Americas especially, that we were vilified by, the Great Serpent, which is incorrect.
Like George and the Dragon and all that sort of thing.
Correct, yes.
Yeah. And the serpent people and...
and
like
because it was...
Is that the devil? Are you supposed to be the devil?
In some books, yes, we are, but it's not true.
But obviously there's good and bad in everyone, isn't there? So can I just ask, you said it was England and America that started to vilify you. Is that true? Can I ask why that was? Was they just scared of how many numbers you were getting?
It actually started in the Holy Roman Church.
Right.
And they did not want to negotiate or talk with us. Okay. And we were, it took the power away from them, I believe, and they felt threatened and basically personified as us as evil.
So do you think as the church is your enemy?
No.
No. Is everything sorted now? Is that...
Well, it's not just sorted, it's just you need to educate.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm here to do.